Okay, hello. Today we will be showing you our marketing report for the brand Zara, and it will be done by myself, Ebony, and Lucas. We will be taking you through the current marketing mix for Zara, the current macro environmental, the current SWOT analysis, the current product life cycle, and then we'll also be looking at the Porter's generic strategy, and then we'll also represent our recommendations for Zara. So firstly, Zara is the largest and top selling international fast fashion company in the world. They sell clothing, shoes, accessories, and that is for women, men, and children for a low and to moderate price range. Zara was founded by a Spanish family in the northern part of Spain in 1975. And the name Zara came after the family wanted to call the business Zorba, but after discovering there was already a business name of that, they remodeled the words into Zara. Their price is low price duplicate clothes from high-end fashion brands, and that is to represent their elegance and their style. So Zara is owned by Inditex, and Inditex is one of the world's largest fashion groups with more than 170,000 employees operating in 7,400 stores. They own all the brands under in this photo here, Pawn Bear. Zara also have a Zara Home as well. Zara now itself has 2,264 stores in leading cities across 96 countries. And they're driven by the ability to keep up with the rapid changing fashion trends. I'll hand over to Lucas.
All right, so we've got the current marketing mix, which is just an analysis of the 7 Ps. First, we have product. Zara's products range from men's, women's, and children's clothing based on a fast fashion brand style. They produce formal attire to streetwear and swimwear using affordable, low-quality fabrics to mimic higher-quality brands. Zara also supply accessories such as handbags, backpacks, hats, glasses, jewelry, and perfumes. Next is placement. Zara was established in Spain in 1975 and since has expanded globally. Throughout 96 countries, they have 2,270 stores operating mainly in Europe, then Asia and North America. Due to COVID in 2020, Zara suffered a 44% sales drop, resulting in plans to close up to 1,200 stores. Price. Zara catered to low-income earners using factories in countries such as Asia and Africa, where there is cheaper production. They also provide higher-end products made from better quality materials in Europe. Promotion. Zara have a unique promotion strategy, spending only 0.3% of their sales on marketing. Instead, they draw people back by creating enjoyable in-store experience, along with creating products that consumers appreciate, causing their brand to become popular through word of mouth. Zara have also invested in a reality app that customers can view the catalog and see 3D images of the clothes being modeled. People. Unfortunately, there have been many complaints from the staff. So the retail employees are being underpaid around the world. Also in the factories, the workers have horrible conditions, earning only $3 a day and being forced to work overtime. Zara have also failed to provide basic safety measures such as social distancing and masks throughout COVID. Process. Zara's manufacturing process starts with the designers. Once the designs are finalized, they purchase the needed raw materials from suppliers, which are brought to the factories where the garments are made. The garments are then shipped to retail stores around the world where they are sold. Physical evidence. Zara changed their logo in 2019 to represent style and fineness. They provide an elegant atmosphere for customers with their store layout, colors, and music. Next, we have Ebony.
Thank you. I'll be going through the PESEL report for Zara. So firstly, we have political. Spain has been a part of the European Union since 1986, which allows free and unrestricted trading with other countries, offering an elevated level of market access. Being a part of the European Union has left Zara in an advantageous position to export its products all over the world. Zara has been affected by the coronavirus pandemic. It has led them to close down a lot of their stores, but they have moved a lot of their efforts to their online platforms. Economical. Spain uses the euro, which is one of the strongest currencies in the world. This puts them at an advantage when purchasing and trading from other countries. Spain has an extremely high unemployment rate, which allows Zara to employ within the country at a very low cost. Zara also exports its textile productions to emerging nations to little or no labor costs at all. Sociocultural. Consumers now have a greater understanding and awareness regarding the production of fast fashion and will opt for a more ethically sourced brand. As well as this, consumers are becoming increasingly aware of the negative environmental impact mass-producing clothes has on the earth. Zara faces pressure, like many other large fashion brands and labels, to move away from sweatshops and towards more production processes with fair working conditions and a strong eco-conscious culture. Technological. Zara uses many technological initiatives, including Tyco, a tracking microchip to trace inventory along the supply chain. Zara also has introduced JetLaw, which is a behavior prediction and trend forecasting platform, which allows them to stay ahead of the competition. Zara has also invested a substantial amount of money into a Spanish data collection agency to gauge how their customers respond to their products. As well as this, they've most recently incorporated an artificial intelligence robot in store to distribute click and collect orders to reduce customer wait time. Legal. As well as being a member of the EU, Spain is also a member of the EU Customs Union, which is regulated by the Agencia Tributaria. This authority governs the European import and export trade. When importing from inside Europe, there is no custom duties. However, when importing outside Europe, a fee is required. Zara adheres to the Sales of Good Act 1979, Spanish copyright laws 1996, and Consumer Protection Laws and Regulations 2021. Environmental. As a large brand in the fashion industry, Zara is at a disadvantage. Fast fashion is the second highest user of water and creates up to 20% of waste worldwide. Zara outsources manufacturing to highly unstable, environmentally unstable countries. They have operations in Turkey, which is one of the most actively deforming regions in the world. Zara has further operations in Portugal, where as a country, they experience elevated levels of floods and earthquakes. I'll be passing over now to Lucas to go over the SWOT analysis.
Sweet, cheers. So a SWOT analysis is the investigation of the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats for a company. I will start with the strengths. First up is stores. Zara has the largest amount of fashion retail stores worldwide. Around 60% are in Europe, 15% throughout the Americas, and the remaining 25% in Asia and the rest of the world. Then team. Their team consists of 700 trained professionals who put forward over 50,000 ideas every year. These ideas end up on shelves in only 3 weeks. Are they affordable? Zara have a low to mid price strategy and keep up with the latest fashion trends. This allows them to target the youth and low income earners and at the same time appeal to people in all income classes. Technology. Investments in technology such as RFID, AI, and IT allows for greater flexibility, efficiency, production, and ease of information sharing. For example, RFID technology enables superior inventory management within their stores. Online. Due to many factors such as technology, easy access, and COVID-19, many people choose to shop online as opposed to in-store. Zara's parent company, Inditex, are investing $3 billion in the hopes of increasing their online sales. Next is weaknesses. So sustainability. Sustainable products are becoming increasingly popular as concern for the environment grows. Zara's fast fashion model is focused on making stylish, cheap clothes that don't last long, without a strategy that recycles or reduces waste. Online stores. Zara are expanding their online presence. However, most of their sales come from physical stores. Their sales dropped massively when COVID-19 hit because people were not able to access their products. Expansion. Zara has undoubtedly taken advantage of European markets, though not yet to take full advantage of the US and Asia. Ethics. Inditex operate thousands of factories where work conditions have been reported to be extremely poor. As reports of poor working conditions spread throughout the media, people look to more ethical brands. And advertisement. Zara spend little on advertisement and instead hope that brand spread through the word of mouth and drawing back existing customers. Opportunities. AI technology. Zara have already invested in technology such as AI to improve their customer shopping experience. However, there's always room for more improvement as the technological era grows. Sustainability. As mentioned above, Zara implement little to no strategy that deals with the sustainability of their brand. As awareness about environmental issues grows, particularly in the youth, Zara have the opportunity to bring forward ideas and ways to reduce their impact on the environment. Resale. The resale market is rapidly growing, predicted to be valued at 64 billion in the next 5 years. Zara should integrate a strategy around reselling their products to allow for more consumerism with less wastage, which will support eco-friendliness. Marketing. Zara have limited advertisement, thus creating room for strategies that will project their brand into more households. You can use strategies such as influencer marketing, which is a form of marketing Zara are yet to take full advantage of. Through the usage of social media influencers, Zara could reach many more young people. Worldwide expansion. As stated previously, Zara has the largest proportion of their stores in Europe. They are yet to take full advantage of the largest apparel market in the world, which is the US. Expansion to the US market, along with Asia and the rest of the world, would provide greater sales and therefore higher income. Threats. It's a competitive industry. While Zara is currently the most successful fashion retailer in the world, there is still heavy competition. As the world switches forever more online, Zara is competing with brands like Shine, which is the largest purely online fashion retailer in the world. Regulations. Depending on the country Zara operating in, there are many regulations that need addressing. These regulations can be political, legal, and lead to laws around quality and labor. Increasing regulations produce roadblocks for companies like Zara, meaning slower growth. Material price. Zara keeps their products on the affordable side. However, affordability is being challenged with the rising cost of raw materials. As the production cost increases, so does the product price. And finally, COVID-19. Zara have a majorly physical presence, generating most of their income through physical stores and not online. The pandemic has caused a massive revenue decline for Zara because customers cannot access their stores. And the longer COVID-19 goes on, the longest Zara stores around the world stay closed. All right, on to Lauren, I believe.
So I'll be looking at the product life cycle of Zara. So after our research of the things we've just talked about, we have decided that we think Zara is in the decline stage. And this is because mainly a big reason is because of COVID-19. This had a huge financial strain on the business as they lost 44% of their profits. And because of this, they will be closing 1,200 of their stores. Another issue for Zara to why they are in the decline stage can be due as they are known as a fast fashion company, which nowadays is deemed as cheap, stylish, mass-produced clothes that have a significant impact on the environment. Definitely Zara's significant financial declines can also be due to their for not being environmentally friendly, as our society moves towards sustainable clothing, in which Zara does not provide. I will now be passing on to Ebony.
Thank you. I'll be going over Michael Porter's generic strategy and how does it work. Michael Porter is the Bishop William Lawrence Professor at Harvard University. He earned this prestigious title from developing his competitive advantage strategy theory. Michael Porter's strategy include cost leadership, differentiation, and focus differentiation. Cost leadership is defined as attracting and retaining customers by offering the lowest prices. This involves economic efficiency in every aspect of operational activity. To do this, a firm must minimize overhead costs while simultaneously and consistently providing a large consumer group goods and services at a competitive price. The low-cost leadership strategy operates on a broad market scope. Targeting a broad market allows a firm to reach a larger group of consumers and subsequently distribute more of their products. Evidence also finds a firm effectively using a cost leadership strategy will predominantly succeed rivals, as many firms cannot afford to reduce overhead or production costs to meet competition. Who else uses it? All over the world, businesses have adopted Michael Porter's cost leadership strategy. This strategy is very lucrative and can lead a firm toward an extremely prosperous future. A company that has successfully implemented this strategy over many years is Walmart. Porter's cost leadership strategy is the basis for how the retail empire determines its business model, as well as how the company has been able to dominate the American market with its low, consistent prices. In 2010, Walmart's annual profits were $421 billion US. This impressive accomplishment left them as the largest corporation in the world. These efforts could not have been achieved without the competitive advantage gained from Porter's strategy. Aviation is another industry with multiple businesses adopting the low-cost leadership strategy. Two airlines known for their competitive prices are Jetstar and AirAsia. Both airlines experienced a rise in profits when they incorporated the strategy. AirAsia was able to achieve this through changing their business model. This included limiting in-flight services, ticketless flights, and low-cost aviation models. Whilst Jetstar's growth was due to innovative thinking and cost leadership strategies. Jetstar began to offer in-flight experiences and food packages at a competitive price. Both airlines were able to gain an elevated position in the market due to a competitive edge provided from Porter's strategy. I'll be passing over to Lucas to inform us of the last part of Porter's strategy.
Sweet. So cost leadership within Zara. Porter's cost leadership strategy allows companies to maximize a diverse output of products, catering to a wider group of the population. Stores that can offer lower prices along with the latest fashions have overtaken general fashion outlets in the last 20 years, which were previously the biggest players in the industry. Other big fashion brands such as H&M and Forever One have similar strategies. However, Zara gained their advantage through mass production of the latest trends at a very low production cost. Low budget production allows Zara to manufacture over 10,000 items per year, which contrasts significantly with their rivals. The team takes their current most popular fashions, seen expressed by celebrities and models, and provides replicas in weeks, drawing in customers who follow these trends. Zara have created factories in countries such as Bangladesh and China, which provide opportunities for lower costs of raw materials and labor. Zara, compared to other competitors, have a very small budget for advertisement. Instead, they use other marketing strategies such as word of mouth and creating memorable experiences for customers. Cost leadership involves a proactive attitude of striving for lower costs, improved customer focus, and enhanced market share, as Zara have evidently strived to achieve. Now for recommendations by Lauren.
Awesome. So from looking at our 7 Ps, we've decided that we need Zara to come out of the decline cycle to inherit the following recommendations. So firstly, for product, We think they should introduce a sustainability quite significantly within the company. They can do this by collaborating with clothing cleanup to enhance and recycle their clothing and provide it to the less fortunate. We also think that Zara should minimise the amount of products that they produce each year in order to help with the statement of being a fast fashion company. Under people, we believe that they should introduce more diversity within their product advertisement, introducing models with different sizes and ethnicities. Promotion and process, they should enhance the company's advertisement strategies and online website. They should do this by remodeling their online platform to introduce a simple, easy, and more efficient shopping experience. We also think that the company should inherit influencer marketing. And lastly, placement. Expansion of Zara's global market, generally generating larger sales within more countries. They can do this by striving to dominate sales within other countries and take a stronger global stance. Now we put together a survey of a couple of questions about Zara. Our first question was, have you ever purchased from Zara before? 74 said yes, and 26 said no. Have you ever seen advertisement for Zara? 68 said yes, 32 said no. I was quite surprised with this, as I've never ever seen any advertisement for Zara. The quality of their products, it's definitely towards the more lower side, but you can see not too bad, kind of people have a middle stance towards it. Do you view Zara as a fast fashion label? 90 said yes, 10% said no. Do you view Zara as an ethical fashion label? 84 said no, and 16% said yes. We asked participants if, knowing that the brand is a fast fashion label, would you continue to shop there? And 44% said yes, 56 said no. And then we asked people about their opinions towards the fast fashion industry. And I think it's quite clear that a lot of people understand how bad the fast fashion industry is now. It's quite common. So we had quite negative feedback for that. And our last question was, do you think fast fashion will become outdated? And majority of people said yes, because sustainability is more important. Awesome. That is the end of our report. Thank you so much. Stop.